The chat is as drunk and as stupid as ever. Great. And louder. Does it always do that? No. I'm going to ask Kara when she gets in. So it's obviously wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. It shouldn't be doing that and going that fast.
Well, why don't you just hide it for now? Just go into OBS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's going super fast.
Click the eyeball. No, we can look at it later.
Okay, yeah. That's a good idea. It's looking crazy.
Yeah.
Scared. No, I withdrew after round 6. I didn't play the last 3 rounds. I didn't play round 3 either. I took a half-point bye. So 2 wins, half-point bye, draw, 2 losses, withdrew. Solid. All right, it's round 1. 44 players. The year my mom was born. 44. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we have 1 hour until the 3-minute tournament. Karen approved. The board looks pretty good. Hope everybody's doing well. 1,800 people. Not great, but we'll get more. Dun, 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 dun. I was born in 69. I'm a 69er. 999. My dad was born in 37. My brother was born in 66. Karen was born in 65, etc. Mainly, etc. The board has 2 bright colors. Roar! He's never been so mad. And he's always sort of mad. So remember, hey, trying to learn's in clear first. Remember, if you don't like my stream, you're like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. There's other streams. You can watch them. So remember to do that. Instead of complaining you don't like something, don't watch it. Let me give you an example. Let's say you don't like Seinfeld, okay, like Tony Rich. Then don't watch Seinfeld. You don't watch every episode of Seinfeld and say, I hate this. But on Twitch, this is a very common thing. People go to my YouTube videos like, I hate you. Next video, I hate you. Next video, I hate you. Don't watch. Do something else. Go watch Eric Rosen. There's extra prizes if you watch Rosen and Bartholomew and you stay awake. There's huge prizes for that. So do that. No. How do I go here and he doesn't know I'm threatening mate? That is the question. Whoa, Bishop E4 exclam. Former muscle. Yeah, actually, Rosen didn't show up at the Chicago Open, so we were depressed. Then he showed up for the Blitz, and we were already upstairs in our room, like, streaming. I mean, Karen wanted to go down and say hi to him. She could have, but I didn't care. I literally didn't care. I didn't care if Rosen was there. Donna went to Tennessee. Yeah, truth hurts. Yep, everybody on the internet complains about everything, but never does anything. I have no talents of my own, so I'll take the best stream on Twitch, the best YouTube page, and I'll complain nonstop. That way you feel like you've contributed something, you know, to the zeitgeist. You don't know what zeitgeist means. Yes, I do. Well, tell me. I'm not going to tell you. Obviously, I know what it means. I used it. Dun, dun, dun. These players are easier than the Chicago Open players. One legal move, 20-second think. Yeah. So what, the engine move is queen takes f2? I guess. He proved he didn't cheat with an engine. He didn't play queen takes f2. I think that, oh no, queen d1 also stops mate in 1. Oh no, it doesn't. Bishop g3's mate. Is the only move on the board here to stop mate in 1 this? I mean, well, it's here. This is the position. Wow, queen d1, bishop g3 mate. That's funny. This is the only... Oh, queen here stops mate in 1. But this is better, taking the bishop. Wow. These are the only moves that stop mate in 1. Damn. Harsh. All right. Hans, yeah, he had 5 out of 6. He was doing great. And then, like a lot of tournaments, that discouraged top players from playing in open tournaments. He lost 2 in a row, and that was it. I mean, Hans could have won the tournament, but he lost round 7 and 8. And 5 out of 6, he's on the top 4 boards for like 7 rounds in a row, and then he loses a couple, and then the tournament's over. So he won like $10 or something. Yeah, that's Swiss tournaments are like that. If you're on board 1 in the last round and you win clear first, you get thousands. If you lose, you win like $20. Truth hurts. In the last round of Lone Pine in like 79, 78, I don't know, Gingy was playing Albert, and if Albert won, he won the tournament. And like $15,000, which in the 70s is like $12 trillion today. And Albert had just come to the U.S., so he was trying to make a name for himself. And he was winning. And right before time control, he blundered and lost. So Gingy won first place, and Albert won like, $50. That's even worse. You're winning on board 1 in the last round, then you lose. God damn. Truth hurts. Albert was the first grandmaster who stopped playing in the U.S. Championship because it cost him money. That was before St. Louis. He won the U.S. Championship 3 times, but first prize was like a pat on the back. So if he gave private lessons in New York, instead of playing in the U.S. Championship, he made more money. So he just stopped going. That wouldn't be true now because Rex Singfield, raises it up. But, first prize U.S. Championship was $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. So, he could make, $300, $400 a day giving lessons in New York. So tournament lasts 2 weeks. I was like, I'll stay home. And a lot of the U.S. championships, they didn't pay for stuff. Sometimes you paid for your hotel. Sometimes you paid for your airfare. And, he'd have to win the U.S. championship to make a reasonable amount of money. Now you don't have to. Now prizes are good. Everything that Kramer said to Seinfeld on that episode is insane. Everything he said was insane. He said I'm 2100, which is wrong. Probably on like Lichess, he's 2100. And then he said there's these savants everywhere and everybody knows it. No, he's crazy. Everything he said was nonsense and made up. But anyway, I like that episode though. I like when he's walking around randomly in people's homes. I know where this guy lives. That was a funny episode. All the chess stuff he said was crazy. That's what he does. Crazy like Fox News. Precocious username. Very precocious. Whose turn is it? Yay, $7.14. I remember that. Yeah, I filed a lawsuit against that show because there's only one comedian on the show. It's Seinfeld's guest. But that didn't go anywhere. There was an episode where he had Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner, so that was okay. Yeah, the first question was, what school did you guys go to? R.I.P. Carl Reiner. Yeah, he was great. It's good that Seinfeld's guests are almost always funny, because he's not. But it's good that the guests are good. Oh. Your hate on Seinfeld is unjustified. Damn, that's pretty unjustified with 3 Ds at the end. Yeah. Well, I mean, Jim Carrey's funny. Yeah. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld's not a good comedian. He's bad. What are you going to do? Sorry. Norm Macdonald, he's funny. It wasn't a Seinfeld episode. It was... Seinfeld has a very bad show called Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee on Netflix, and he gets paid $1 billion an episode or something. And it's just Seinfeld not being funny and being annoying and his guests being funny. So if the right guest is on, like, Louis C.K. or who's the guy that I like, Ricky Gervais, then you watch it. But if it's a guest you don't really like, you can't watch it. It's not watchable. Oh, man, there was an episode, I think just one, where Seinfeld was funnier than his guest. It's somebody I like less than Seinfeld, and that's saying something. That's above and beyond. Jimmy Fallon. That's got to be the worst episode. Jimmy Fallon's like negative funny. Like, I think the average person is funnier than Jimmy Fallon. So that was a really bad episode. He went on a boat somewhere. I don't know. Episode made no sense. Terrible. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He was with Obama. Yeah. Who's funnier, Jimmy Fallon or Elon Musk? I mean, neither one of them's funny, so it's neither. Yeah. Seinfeld and Curb are both excellent shows. The only problem with Seinfeld is Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, Curb's a better show, and Curb's funnier. But okay, it's a little unfair because in Curb they can swear nonstop and do whatever they want, have sex, but on Seinfeld they can't do anything. So it's a little. They have an advantage. They start out with an advantage. But yeah. I was telling Karen today about this episode. A lot of stuff that happens to Seinfeld happens to us. So there was an episode where Jerry and Elaine, their plane is sold out. Their plane is canceled. There's another plane leaving, and it's leaving for a different airport in New York, and they're like, whatever. And then they have one first class and one coach. So Jerry explains to Elaine, I have to sit in first class because I have sat in first class and you haven't. You don't know what you're missing. I can't go back to coach. He's like, all right, fine. So in that episode, a lot of funny stuff happens. One of the funny things is Elaine goes to the bathroom during the meal service, and when she comes back, they won't give her a meal. And then he's like, well, we don't even have any meals left. We have one kosher meal. And she's like, I don't want the kosher meal. Then you hear a voice. You don't see the person. You just hear a voice. And the voice says, oh, that's right. I ordered the kosher meal. And then Elaine's like, well, that guy's got my food. Anyway, the point of the story is the guy who yells out, oh, I ordered the kosher meal. That's Larry David. Larry David does a lot of cameos in the episode. And he's actually in a couple of them. He's the man in the cape who's George's dad's lawyer when they're like breaking up with Estelle, but they didn't. And he's also the guy who yells out, you don't see him, is anyone here a marine biologist when George goes into the ocean to save the whale? And there's another episode when George thinks that he gave a 20 to the cashier, and the whole episode he's mad about it. Then he finds the 20. He gives the 20 somewhere else, and Larry David is the guy working at the bodega. He says, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. We don't take $20 bills with lipstick on them. I'm like, yeah, you do. That didn't even make any sense. Put lipstick all over your $20 bill. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I've seen every episode of Seinfeld and Curb. And also, I was at a casino before you guys were born. And it was a high stakes table, obviously, and blackjack. And the guy was doing badly. So this could be any story because I always play at the high stakes table and the other people are always doing badly. Okay. But this particular one, the guy was mad, and one of his $100 bills, he ripped it in half and then threw it at the dealer. And the dealer gave him $100 and took the things and just put it in this. That was funny. And so forth. I learned an important lesson that day, but I don't know what it was. That's right. He's the guy in the movie he's watching on TV, the crazy movie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep, Karen and I and Archer are going to the World Open. We're leaving in 29 days. Yeah. What I think about Mecking, he was one of the top 10 players in the world in the early 70s. And he's insane. And he claimed he was sick, and, he's in remission. He's just insane. And then, he missed, like, 15 good years of playing chess because he's insane. But yeah, it's too bad because he was great. I mean, Mecking was a fantastic player in the early 70s. Enrique. It's very funny. I wish they had video of Mecking playing Brown because they played more than once and they played in San Antonio and they're both insane. So at the board, they're both like fidgeting and moving around. That would have been great. But yeah, I've never seen Mecking in person. Mecking played a match with Yasser like 20 years ago, and I think they drew. When Mecking was coming back, it was the Mecking tour. What do I think of Fischer Spassky? Which one? Brown didn't fidget much? Wow, he fidgets a lot. R.I.P. Where's the World Open in Vegas? Boo, boo. The World Opens, I want to say it's always in Philadelphia, but 45 years ago it was in New York. But for the last 40 years, it's been in Philadelphia. Or a suburb. Usually not a suburb, but sometimes. It's in downtown Philly. Somebody asked me how I'm going to prepare for the World Open and, like what chess I'm going to do. And I said, I'm going to listen to Elton John's Philadelphia Freedom over and over and over again. Always sack the exchange. Doesn't matter if it's good. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, he died. He was a very good poker player also. He wasn't bad at backgammon either. Like if I gave him a rating in backgammon for chess, it's like 2250. Good backgammon player. At certain kinds of poker, he was probably over 2400 strength. Very good poker player. Obviously, chess. Walter Brown is one of the people that has a really good score against Yasser. The other one is Ulf Anderson. Yeah, Yasser told me too. He's like, I just always lose to Brown and Anderson. He's like, I don't know. At the 94 U.S. Championship, my first one, Brown did beat Yasser. And Brown was in his 40s. And Yasser was not. I could win a pawn. I'm down the exchange, though, so I shouldn't win anything. I guess here. Go from double D to triple D. Don't tell Karen. Sack the exchange means the same thing as giving away the quality if you're in Europe. It's when you give a rook away for a minor piece. Again, if you don't like the chessboard color, then you can watch somebody else's stream. You don't have to watch my stream. You literally don't have to watch my stream. Also, always play knife F5. Always play knife F5. You guys can't click on that because it's a tier 3. So only like 3 or 4 of you have that. There's a tier 2 one. We're going to put some more emotes in the next 2 months. We're just busy cranking out 500 videos a day on our 2 channels. Yeah, we have 1 million videos on my YouTube channel and the Chess Center one. Every day there's more videos on both. Thumbnails are the best thumbnails in chess. They're probably the best YouTube pages that are chess related on the internet. I mean, thumbnails are great. The content's great. It comes out all the time. We have 1 million videos and they're all edited and beautiful and so forth. I don't know which way to take. I guess losing on time is probably the right decision. If I get mated on the back rank, I'll feel bad. All right, I don't know. Yeah. How did he not know about knife F5? He wants to tell me something. He wants to know where is he on the list. Yabba dabba dabba. Yabba dabba dabba Shabalov. Well, I guess Rook takes F5 was shallow and pedantic. But I can sacrifice the exchange again. Yes. Oh man. It's my time to shine. I can sacrifice the exchange every move. I mean, I'm going to underpromote to a Rook and sack the exchange. Dun, 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 dun. I was trying to cheat 1, 2, 3, 4. Shocking. Dun, dun, dun. Yabba Dabba Doo just confessed that he was trying to cheat 1, 2, 3, 4. The guy that got banned.
Oh, I knew it was somebody. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, he said it was. I got it. I'm still busy, but I shall return.
What?
It's chaotic out here.
It's chaos? What would Get Smart say? I guess he would say, what about control? 2 bishops, what else? Man, how do I promote and sacrifice our rook for this bishop? It's going to be hard to do. Put it in H. Dun 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 dun. Shabba dabba dabba. Dabba dabba dabba. He could mate me, but it's illegal. They'll still ask, why didn't he play Queen G2 mate? He resigned. He had mate. What's going on? Roar, mad. All right, this guy's 2,300, so he'll definitely beat me. I know he's from there. I didn't know he still lived there.
When is your sponsored lecture?
Because Output Coupler is also from Alabama, but doesn't live there.
I know, but
Yeah.
we've talked about it.
All right.
That's fine. We got a lot going on.
I don't know.
I thought I texted you about that, Grandmaster Gus.
Yeah, he's not good with technology, that's for sure.
Yeah, he always misses my text. Listen, I think it's a week from tomorrow.
Correct.
Yeah. Check your text. Yeah, I just, the karaoke people were posting, so, it's getting crowded.
People. Put it in A.
That's okay. I'll still get to go as soon as I get there because I'll be in the first rotation. I do agree. Ben needs a better and bigger Wikipedia. It's terrible. But I've been too busy to personally update it myself.
Oh, I didn't tell Karen this because I did it like an hour ago or 2 hours ago. I applied for the check mark on Twitter. They made it easier to apply.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that's good, but everybody's like, why don't you have a check mark on Twitter? And I'm like, because I literally don't care. I still don't. I just don't want people to ask me anymore. So if I have a blue check mark, they won't ask me anymore.
That's true.
I'm like, all right, great.
Kind of like, well, paying for the bed desk.
Yeah, I didn't. Right. Yeah. Like, somebody wants you to do something, you do it, so they stop asking you. Okay,
Done.
A5, knight C8. All right, whatever.
After Ben wins the World Open.
I tied for first in the World Open before you were born. Now, for $1 trillion, what year did I tie for first in the World Open?
2008.
Nah, you're 2000 and late. 2002. I had 4.5 out of 5. I drew like a 2,300. Then I beat Boris Crybaby Kryman, and then I drew Onishuk, and I drew Smirin, and I drew Yusupov in the last 3 rounds. So I had a good tournament.
Yeah. All right. Let me go let these guys out. Gotta lock it up.
Lock it up for the nuts. Seat 3, lock it up. Seat open. Ever play Bobby Fischer? I did not. See, does D5 win immediately? His queen defends his bishop. And bishop C5 doesn't work? Damn. But because of bishop C5, this might win. All right, let's try it. Peak rating in the U.S. world? I don't know. In the U.S. is like 8, and then the world is probably like 300. J Cheese Ball subscribed. Hooray. 2 people at the same time asked if I play Capablanca. 2 people, like within a second of each other, said, "Did you play Capablanca?" What? Let's see. I could also play D6. Oh, D6 just wins. The game's over. Well, he can play on, but okay, he's obviously dead. But he can play on. But yeah, this is not good. There's bad, there's very bad, and there's this position. Yeah, all right. It's like the famous game, Gotcha, Bitch. I'm looking, but I can't find a move that doesn't win. Yeah, now I can play Queen E4 if he plays Knight E4. And then otherwise he loses this and this queens. And,
Gosh, that was such a busy night.
This guy's, I have to pay attention. He's 2,300. Not too much because it's the worst position in chess history for him. Usually I just talk to the chat and I'm like, oh, I have 10 seconds left. But here, that guy's high rated. So. He offered me a draw on move 1. This guy. Yeah. He must have thought he was a super GM. All right, so bishop here resigns and knight here resigns. I don't know. I think this is more resigns. I'm not sure. I think so. I predict he'll resign here. I'm not kidding. I think he'll resign. It's embarrassing not to resign because you don't want to have black. You just want to go drink or something or smoke some weed. You don't want to have black here. When you're 2,300, you never have a position this bad. So he's just I don't want to play this position. Lower rated players why would you resign? This position's good for me. All right, so bishop takes rook is incredibly winning. Knight takes knight's incredibly winning. Knight takes c6 may not work because knight b6, knight e7, king moves, but it might work. I don't think it does work. Knight takes queen, knight takes queen. No, it doesn't work. Rook takes, knight takes, doesn't work. All right, I guess I have to take everything then. And then, I don't know, bishop c7, bishop b6, bishop e7. I sort of like this so he can't, bishop f8 me to death. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ben is not a cannabis user. I wouldn't, he's not a cannabis hater, but I don't know that I'd say he's friendly. I wouldn't say you're cannabis friendly. No.
I'm unfriendly?
Ambivalent. Cannabis ambivalent.
Yeah, ambivalent's good. Yeah. But they don't know what that means, so that doesn't really help them. Wow, bishop b2. Man, this guy don't care about nothing. Damn. That's a really bad move. That's 2,300? What is this, elite chess rating? I mean, he can't be this bad. He must be elite chess. Jesus. Can you call an ambulance and then send it to that guy's house? God damn.
You don't know what that means because you smoke a lot of pot. Well,
let's see. Rook takes, knight takes, queen takes, rook takes d7. D7, queen takes and d7. Queen takes, bishop takes, and then rook c1. Rook c1 now? Ooh, rook c1 now looks good. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah. That's for you to play right here. Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah. All right. It's very hard for him not to resign here. It's really hard. I want to see him not resign.
Seems like it's pretty easy for him not
to
resign.
No, it's not. No.
I mean,
no. You can't. There's some moves you can't make. You have to resign instead of those moves. I don't see a move he can make where he shouldn't resign. I think he's going to resign because there's no move. He can't move his knight. I take it. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's come on. Yeah, I mean, he had to just always sack the exchange. He'll resign now. Come on, you can't play this. You can't not resign. Come on. Yeah, this is Well, I want to tell you something funny. I make fun of elite chess a lot because everybody's 1,000 points overrated. Some guy I didn't know, because I signed a lot of autographs and pictures and selfies when I was at the Chicago Open. I didn't play any good games, and a guy said, I said, oh, what section are you? He said, I'm under 1,200, and they said, what did he say? It was funny. He said, yeah, I played this guy who was 1170, but he told me he was 2,300 on elite chess. I'm like, yeah, that's probably a true story. Man, does every legal move win here? Let's see. Does giving my queen away for nothing win? This move sort of speaks to me. It's really hard not to resign here, but he won't because he's 1,200 strength or something. God damn. I'm going to do a caps on this game and see if I played over 97, which I did.
Or after this game, I'm leaving. I resemble that remark.
Man, this one's going to be good if he lets me play it. See this move? God damn.
Hey, C.L. Smith, are you going to go to karaoke while you're here?
Yay, 3 out of 5. Hooray.
Karaoke.
You're 2,300 in puzzles. What?
Got to get him up there.
Man, this guy doesn't know the meaning of the word resign. Do you want me to make him like that, sweetie? He's got a queen. No. Whose turn is it? Put it in H.
Yeah, we have some chess people that go
Put
Friday
it in
night.
H.
Deepak goes sometimes. But you don't know him, but he's like, what's his rating?
Deepak?
Yeah.
USCF 2370. FIDE 2330. Let's see here.
Oh, Canada's still in lockdown.
Queen takes rook, takes Queen H2. Oh, we can play King G6 there. Oh, okay. I don't know here.
I have
15 seconds. No.
The only reason I'm going tonight,
I'm so worried.
go tonight, is I haven't been in a while.
I'm a little worried. 13 seconds. It's not too good.
Yeah, you should. I'm gonna be quiet.
No.
Oh no.
Boo. I'm so worried. Everybody's like, Rook A1's mate. But it's not. It's good he played it just that the people know it's not mate.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I won on time. Yeah, he missed resigning every move. I can't believe how many times he missed it.
Hey, Felix. Prius.
That was crazy how many times he didn't resign.
Hey, the Rock Obama.
I don't blame him. I was like not paying attention at some point, so I almost lost on time. Although I have more time than him. Yeah, I'm thinking I the last 10 moves of that game I didn't play well, but I still think I played in the high 90s.
I think I heard from Scott about the poker. It's like I have a voice.
The Rock Obama said, if Karen sings Maroon 5, I'll go to Atlanta. Hey, Meg, I made you a mixtape. You told me you like terrible music, so here's Maroon 5. 900 centidues. Have faith. Thank you. You started the train. Fat Man 00 subscribed. Fat Matt said he missed me, but he's a bad shot. Yay. All right, I'll be back. Get the train to level 5 before I get back. Are you all bathed? They like when I'm really far away and I talk. Don't see. Come on, I don't hear any noise. Bring in the funk. I thought they phoned in a lot of the funk. Yep. All right. What level are we on? 2? Boo. We were on 2 when I left. Boo. New Jersey Crispy gifted many subs. 10. 10. 10 subs. Could you play the Dutch? I don't think I could. Yeah. Number of GMs who smoke? Probably like 25% would be my guess. The best looking GM? It depends who you ask. Some people say it's Morozevich. Some people say it's Grishuk. These are super GMs, so, you know. Obviously, there could be, you know. There's a guy. Some people thought Tari was really good looking, but then Karen got mad. She's like, that's just terrible. Man, she was furious when people thought Tari looked good. She was like, not good. Nepo is definitely not the hottest. Van Forest isn't the hottest. Dubov's all right. Yeah. Aman is one of the top 2 good-looking chess bras. He's in the top 2 because there's 2 of them. Oh, you know who's really good-looking, and everybody agrees. Everybody agrees, especially Karen, is Robin Van Kampen. Yeah, go to the internet and type in Robin Van Kampen. I haven't seen him in like 4 years, but it's Robin Van Kampen. He's a very good-looking GM. He's like 6'2", Dutch, and in his late 20s. Yeah. Yeah, Robin Van Kampen. Seatsboy86 gifted a sub. Goblin is here. 100 centidues. He says, yay, Karen. Go, Karen. Oh, I was like, what's he doing? But yeah, he can do that. I forgot about that. Forgot about Dre. Let's see. I still like my position, but I was like, what's he doing? That's what he was doing. Thanks, Seats Boy. Thanks, Xerxes O'Golden, for the 100 centidues. Thanks, Easy Bear of Huge Forest for 100 centidues. Hooray. I did Goblin is here. I was busy. I'm playing a 3-minute game and I'm losing on time. I'll thank you later, but maybe not. Which GM is the lowest rated? I mean, you know, probably Averbach is by far the worst GM because he's 99 years old. Might be the lowest rated, too. Let's see. What do I do? What's this guy's rating? 1,200? Let's sack our queen. He's 1,200. Sounds like fun. Easy McDeluxe. All right, you're up a queen. Let's see you do it. Beat that Ben Feingold guy that, you know, nobody likes Ben Feingold. Beat him. The guy sacked the exchange. That's good. Now he has queen F1. Now I am down a queen. It's true, but I have the 2 bishops. And he has a bad bishop. So, you know, that's probably better for black. Also, I have no time on my clock. No. Well, if I take this, I won't have the 2 bishops. This guy's a genius of the highest caliber. It's funny how he's a queen up, but none of his pieces can do anything ever. They're all trapped horribly and ridiculous. I wanted to castle, but I think this is better because I want to, like, protect here. You know, use my king to protect. Okay, he wants to play F3. Never play F3, so I'll ignore it. Yay, I sacked a queen for nothing, and now I'm not sure I'm worse. It's possible I'm not worse here. I have to be, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not. These can't move. I'd hate to be white against Nakamura here, because then I would lose her and make fun of me. Like, you're up a queen, you can't win. I'd be like, I could move. Sorry. Yeah, if I was white against a super GM in a Blitz game, I would always lose with white here, and then I'd be embarrassed because, you know. Well, now I gotta be better. 2 passed pawns, 2 bishops. His bishop can't move. He's just giving everything away now. Let's see. Rook G2 wins. D takes E4 probably wins. I could sack the exchange. Man, I'm tempted to do that. It's not good. F2 just wins immediately, so I guess I have to do that. All right, I have to play with the wins immediately. What happened? My phone? Oh, there it is. Don't forget to donate and whatever. Come on, Hype Train's dying. Although it is level 5. Go Indo Queen. Go Spencer. Is it my move? Oh, it is my move. Damn. And then, let's see. Check for no reason. And then take this for no reason. And then, I don't know what to do if he takes back. I can check. Then I'll get some time on like, oh, he didn't take my E4 pawn. Wow. Good, good. Now I'm glad my king's not here and it's here. So I can escort my pawns. Yay, thanks, whatever you did. 1,000 centidues from Grant Robert Smith. 14 seconds. I probably should stop looking at my phone. Seconds. No. Whoa. No. Always sack the exchange. Why? I don't know. Oh, he didn't defend. So. Oh no, he queens! Oh, his time ran out before I could play E2 mate after he queens. Darn. I didn't know he had no time. I just knew I had no time. I wasn't looking at his clock. All right, close game.